That small lens can convert any phone into professional cinematic looking camera. It's unbelievably small and versatile. Right now the footage you see is shot on iPhone 14 Pro and the SANDMARC telephoto lens. Just check how much background blur I have and how smooth is the image. Now I'll just disappear and check the difference. At night the quality is amazing, you're getting real bokeh, just check the street lights, it's unbelievable. I never had such a realistic bokeh with an iPhone. The lens comes with a really nice travel pouch. When you open it, inside you find another bag. If you want to travel more minimalistic, you have a small carabiner, so you can attach it to the pouch and you attach it to the outside of your bag. It's very comfortable to travel like that and it doesn't take any space. There are two ways how you can attach the lens to the phone. The first one, what you get inside is a clip. That clip is a really high quality. For all the people who are using their phone without a case, that solution is very comfy. But for the people who are like me and want their phone to be protected, SANDMARC is offering their phone case. The mounting system is really well made, it's not plastic, it's metal, and you can screw the lens to the 1x camera or the 3x camera. Turn the phone upside down and just screw it a couple of times. Now the lens is sitting very securely on the phone and will not fall. That's how it looks when it's mounted. Now let's go to capture some footage so you can see the quality, and after that I'll test it with different gimbals, with the DJI and with the Zhiyun, and see which one performs better, because that setup is quite heavy. Let me first show you what the phone sees without any lens attached, so you can see the difference. Here is the 1x camera, and if I come close to the subject, you can see the amount of blur. The image is very sharp, but the background is not blurred at all. Only when I come really close to the subject, we are getting a background separation. Let's screw the lens and see the difference. Check the difference. Now we'll come slowly to that sheep. Just check the background separation. The image is so much sharper because the object is separated from the background. The thing is that you can come really close to some elements and you can get some really nice, mostly macro looking shots. Now, you will not believe, but iPhone 14 performs worse than iPhone 13 because iPhone 13 can focus closer. With the iPhone 14 you have to keep bigger distance between the subject. But with iPhone 14 you can use the 2x camera without losing any quality. Wow, check that separation. It's so amazing. I just mounted the lens to the 3x camera and the image looks so much better than the original one. With the lens you're getting closer to the subject, you're getting better background compression and better subject separation. Yes, the sensor is not really good, but because the subject is closer and it's sharper, it improves the image of the lens. When you mount the lens to the 1x camera, you're achieving a focal length of 56 mm. Because we have such a huge sensor on the iPhone 14 Pro, we can use the 2x camera without losing any quality, and from 56 we are jumping to 100 mm. With the 3x camera we are achieving around 140 mm. Now, there is one issue with the iPhone algorithm when the lens is mounted to the 3x camera. When you switch to the 3x camera, sometimes the phone thinks that there is not enough light and it will not use the 3x camera, but it will automatically roll back to the 1x camera, which is really annoying. Okay, now it switched without a problem, but sometimes we are running into that issue. Here we have the Zhiyun Smooth 5, so let's balance it first and check how well the gimbal handles it, because it's quite heavy setup. It's coming closer to 300 grams. Okay, balancing the gimbal is not a problem. Now let's check it out when we turn it on. The gimbal is very responsive, I don't see any lag. It handles the lens quite well, so with the Zhiyun Smooth 5 and the 5S you'll not have problems mounting that lens, even a microphone to the phone. It's very easy to balance and the gimbal behaves very well. They try to steal you from your feelings for cash. You tell me with the two hands I'm too bad. The second gimbal we're gonna test is the DJI OM 6, and here I have doubts that the gimbal will be able to That's what I hate with the DJI OM6, that automatic mounting. It doesn't allow you to balance the phone. It's quite hard balancing that phone. I'm mostly hitting the motor, and here I have additional weight, so that helps a lot. Let's check the setup without the perfect balance. I can already see that the motors are not happy. After playing a little bit with the DJI, here we are definitely hitting the payload of the motors, and the footage is not as good as it should be. But there is one gimbal that is much better for that lens, and that is the OM M6. That gimbal has a payload of 400 grams and you can run with it and the lens. The footage is so smooth. See you in the next episode. Bye!